Hey, everybody. Okay, let me get comments up on my iPad because that will be easier. Okay, we're gonna make some things today, chat about some things. Hey, Tammy. Okay, so it looks like I'm fairly set up okay here. If I move a little bit, then I will probably knock the table and the camera will move and all of that. So no worries there. It's going to go right up to YouTube right when I'm done here. So if you're watching on YouTube, I'm not live anymore, but you can comment in the comment section below, and that would still be great. I am trying to be back to normal this week, but the filming situation is still a nightmare. So I've ordered a bunch more equipment that will now be here next week, and hopefully we will get it figured out. It's literally the only thing that I'm still struggling with in this room. And I have several projects lined up that need to be filmed and struggling to find a way to film them. So that's, it just is what it is. I'll get it figured out and we'll see what happens next week with the equipment. Let's see what else is happening. So last night I stayed up until 12:30 to place my pre-order for the brand new catalog that is will go live for you guys, for customers, next month. So I stayed up and placed my pre-order and forgot to order catalogs. So then I did that this morning. Hey, Chris. So then I woke up this morning and I was like, oh man, like in the rush of like trying to get my order in, and like I had waited up. It was like 12:30 when everything finally went up. I forgot catalogs. So I ordered catalogs this morning. So those will be going out as soon as I get them. And that's fun. It is always fun to get the catalog, the new catalog. I'm currently waiting for it in the mail. If you're a demonstrator, you're getting a catalog in the mail. And I'm assuming it's probably going to be here like today or tomorrow, because I really would have liked it before pre-order. So pre-order has happened. So I'm pretty sure like it'll be here today or tomorrow. Wouldn't be surprised if it showed up today. And then for this month, there's a lot of things happening. So the first thing is, if you place an order with me of $35 or more, you will get a thing of rhinestones, like a pack of rhinestones. And then for every $20 you spend, I will send you a set of designer paper, a 6x6 pack of designer paper. So I have so much of it. I found even more of it when I redid this room, and I have so much of it, and I just want to get it out of here. And I just don't, because this is what I do for a job, I rarely go back and use retired designer paper, even if I love it, like the bee paper from Celebrations. I love it. I got so much of it, but I know I won't be able to really use it. So for every $20 you spend, I will send you a pack of designer paper. So I'll just pull it out and I'll send it out to you. And then when you do $35, you get the rhinestones. And then for Blessed to Craft this month, these are the cards that we will be making. I'm using this bundle right here. So I'm using this stamp set, and then the dies. And when you get the Blessed to Craft monthly make and take packet, you're going to get 3 card kits to make these 3 cards. So you'll have all the pieces. It's a lot of die cutting this month. You can see there's this die, there's these dies, there's this die. I don't know if you can quite see it. It gives you this really pretty tone on tone effect. So you get the 3 card kits. You're going to get a quarter pack of this designer paper. you will get silver foil sheets because it coordinates really well with this. And then you will also get the gold embellishments that coordinate with this set of products. They're in the catalog. So you'll get those 3 products and the kits, and then we'll make the cards live at the end of the month, the last Friday of the month. So that is Blessed to Craft. If you want to sign up, I'll drop a link as soon as I'm done here. I'll drop the link in this description, and then on YouTube there'll be I'll drop the link so that you can sign up. Okay, so that is kind of what's happening this month. It is always a weird month. We're in, for demonstrators, we're in so many catalogs because we're in the new annual catalog. We're in the old annual catalog. We still have the occasions catalog that is live, but that ends at the end of the month. So some of the products that are in those 2 catalogs are retiring. The retiring list is out, and on the website there is stampinup.com. If you go to the sidebar when you go shop, it will say last chance products. Now, some of those products that are listed on there are because the bundle is retiring, meaning you cannot save 10% on them. So, for instance, So Sentimental and Timeless Tropical are both in the new catalog. These both have coordinating dies that go with them. They are on the retiring list because the bundle is retiring. So if you want to get this set or this set, like these bundles, and you want to save the 10% by getting the stamp set and the die together, you want to do that before the end of the month, because at the end of the month, these will be in the new catalog, but they will be in, you'll have to buy them individually. They won't be bundled together. So hopefully that makes sense. So today we're going to use these 2 sets. We're going to make 5 cards. So I've done a lot of prep work because it's 5 cards. So it's a lot, and we don't need to be on here all day. I've done my die cutting with the dies that coordinate with this. So we have that. We're going to use this, and then we're going to use the retiring colors. So these are the end colors that are retiring. We have Pineapple Punch, Call Me Clover, Lovely Lipstick, Grapefruit Grove, and Blueberry Bushel. So we're going to use all of these colors. We're going to do some tone on tone, basically, tone on tone, monochromatic type cards. Hi, Carol. Hey, Nicole. So we'll use these. If you want these colors, you really need to pick them up right now because they are going to sell out. I think some of the re-inkers are already on back order. The markers, the cardstock, the ink pads, the re-inkers. There is a set of there's ribbon. I'm not sure what else there is, but all of these colors, they are gone. They will be gone. Okay. So we're going to use these. I am going to need my stamp cleaner, which I don't know where that is. Here's my spray, but I don't, here, we're going to need a cleaner because we're going to have to clean our stuff. Okay, so we'll get that ready. And I'm sorry if the camera's moving. Soon we won't have this problem, I hope. Okay, so all right. So we have these. I don't know what happened when I was die cutting some of these. So I'm going to pick these. And then the other thing that I've done is I've cut my card bases and I've cut one layer. Okay. So we just have all the colors and we have a card base and then we have a layer. Okay. So these are all going to be the same. They're all going to look the same. They're just going to be different colors. And then I'm also going to need some foam. And I have fun foam here. This is what the foam that I get looks like. It's 9x12 creative foam sheets. And I have not added my double-sided adhesive. So we'll have to add adhesive to both sides and cut that down. So let's get started. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do these, and we're going to make all 5. Okay? So what I like to do is I like to batch process when I'm doing multiple cards. So I have my card bases, and then I have my layer. I can set my card bases aside, and then we're going to stamp on this. Okay? So we'll do Lovely Lipstick first. We're going to get out 2 blocks. I am going to do I Can't Thank You Enough. That's what's going to fit on our die cut. And then I need a smaller block because we're going to use this floral image. So just a really simple image. You could use anything. Okay. So now we're going to create a background. Let me make sure you guys can see. I'm really far up. I think that's... Let me make sure. There we go. Okay. So let's do this. Okay, so, and then I feel like let's get a piece of grid paper. Okay. Are we ready? Okay. So now we're just going to take this floral image and stamp. I'm not being too particular about this. Done. Boom. I sort of don't like the way it looks kind of lined up. I didn't mean to do that. I should have put this one up more. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to set this aside, and then we're going to bring in here because I want to do all of the lovely lipstick stamp, like all the same colors at once. Okay. Now I can close this up. So I'm not going to stop to put together the cards. I'm just going to do all my stamping at once. So I'm gonna, whoops, and this is gonna shake, which I'm really sorry about. I know that's so annoying. I'll try to be more careful. Okay, so let's go to Grapefruit Grove. I'm so far up, I'm having to lean like crazy up because of the way this is set up. So we're just getting a tone on tone effect by doing these colors this way. Oops, that was a little closer than I wanted. So let's do this way, and then let's bring in one of these. Stamp it right in the middle. And then I'll very gently and slowly clean these stamps so I don't shake the whole. The other thing is my table is not, it's not stable. Hey, Martha. It is, we still haven't basically like glued the top down to the Alex drawers, and so it moves around. I just got my black tabletops last week. Okay, so now we'll do the blue. Like I said, you could use any image to do this background. You could use stars, you could use a heart, you could even use the sentiment. That one's pretty good. That one's probably my favorite. So let's set that aside, clean our flour, bring in this piece. Oops, and I'm shaking the table again. Okay, set that aside. Okay, and then let's close the blue. And then we need green. This is Call Me Clover. This green, I did not use that much. I sort of forgot about it. And when I was putting my blends up and like after I redid this room and I was like putting everything back together, I was putting my blends in their container thing and I was going off the catalog. Like I had my catalog opened and I was like putting them out in the order they are in the catalog, and I came to Call Me Clover and I was like, why would we have a blend color that's retired? Like Call Me Clover is retired. And I looked and I was like, oh, actually Call Me Clover is not retired. I just kind of forgot about it. Okay, so set that aside. We have one more to do, and then we'll put these cards together. So I'm just going to make sure that I clean these. I'm nervous that I'm going to forget and not clean it. Okay, so then we have Pineapple Punch, which I just like saying. And okay, I made sure I cleaned this. I like to just stamp off because when you're cleaning in your Stampin' Scrub, so one side is wet and one side is dry. I never there's a little icon that is like a sun and like raindrops. I never care which is which. I just spray whatever. When you're cleaning, like I did the Lovely lipstick, and so there's Lovely lipstick ink on here, and then you dry it. So you go, wet and you clean it, and then you dry, and then you have it. But sometimes there's a little bit of color left from where you're cleaning, where it's wet. And so I just like to kind of press that stamp off and get it completely dry. And then to clean your scrub, you just run it under, I run it under warm soapy water. And then let it dry. Okay, so there's that. And then let's bring this in. I feel like my Pineapple Punch ink pad at some point got contaminated. You can see kind of. And it just happened recently, and I just felt like there wasn't a lot of reason to replace it when it was retiring anyways. Okay, so now we have this. So now let's bring our card bases back over here, and we're going to put all these cards together. Okay, so we'll start with the blue, and then I'm just going to cut this fun foam up. And I'll cut some pieces here. Okay, actually I think I just need one sheet. I think we'll... I think this will work. Okay, now that I have some pieces, and to make it quicker, I'm going to use my liquid glue. And you're gonna see that these are gonna come together super fast. You could do this with all one color. Like you don't have to do multiple colors, but you could do all one color. Okay, so this card base is our normal card base. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I've just cut it at 4 1/4. I've cut my cardstock 4 1/4, and I folded it at 5 1/2. I've used my bone folder to give me a really solid crease. I've cut this layer at 4 inches by 5 1/4. So I've just taken off a 1/4 inch. Now, if you really wanted to step these up, after you did the stamping, you could run this through an embossing folder. So you could run it through the Subtles embossing folder, or maybe one that wasn't as, didn't have as much of a design to it. And you would still be able to see that ink, and it would give it a little bit of another element. I can't do that because my Big Shot is holding up my camera right now. Right? So let's just use some of this extra foam that I cut away. I feel like it's quicker than using dimensionals. Now, I think I don't have any of the N color enamel dots because Wendy needed them for something, and I had like 3 packs. And so she took all 3, I think. So I don't think I have any more at all. Nope, I don't. Let me see. Do I have any in here? Ooh, I think I do. Look at that. Let's see, I need my X-Acto knife. So now let's just add some of the blue. My favorite thing to do. You guys know this. And I'm just gonna use a lot of these because it's retiring and we might as well use the product, right? Sometimes I get tired of hoarding my product. Like I get stuff like these enamel dots and I'm like, I don't want to use them on this project because I need to use them on the perfect project. And I think the time is now to just use our product, right? Hey, Bridget, thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing the video. So I have some enamel dots on there, right? Okay, so let's do the next one. I'm so glad I found these little stash of enamel dots that I had left. Okay, so we'll do green next. So you can see it's super easy because we're just pulling out. We've already done all the stamping. We don't have to stop and stamp the images and then stop and put the card together. We're batching. And by doing that, we did all the stamping at once. We're doing all the assembly at once. And it goes quicker. So I really want you guys to see at the end here when I show you guys all of the cards together. They're stunning. Okay, so we'll put that together. And then let's add... I keep thinking this has a adhesive on it because I'm used to it already having adhesive on one side. Using the liquid glue will also help you to place these. So if you like getting these straight on here, the liquid glue gives you a few seconds to wiggle things around. Okay, so then let's add some enamel dots. I love the tone-on-tone effect. It's just one of my favorite types of cards is a monochromatic card. Oops. I don't think I put enough adhesive on this. Or maybe I just didn't press it. I think we need a lot of enamel dots on here. I think we should just go crazy with the enamel dots. I'm gonna make sure this is pressed down. It's making me nervous. Perfect. You could also add the enamel dots into the middle of the flowers. Okay, so next is Pineapple Punch. Okay, so let's get this on here. Okay. And then attach this piece. Probably should have done a better job cutting my foam, but I was in a bit of a hurry. And you can see, I definitely think my Pineapple Punch is contaminated because you can see it's darker right there. Okay, and then let's cut a bigger piece. We'll just do 2 of these. Okay. Hey, Kathy. Okay. So we're just doing 2 of the pieces of Fun Foam. Fun Foam, I feel like, is a little bit thinner. Well, the Fun Foam that I get is a little bit thinner than Dimensionals as well. And so I feel like you can do quite a bit of popping things up. Okay. And now for some Pineapple Punch enamel dots. See, and I feel like I'm even struggling, like, using this many of them. I'm like, oh, I should go buy some more while they're still available because I love these so much. It's okay. Like, it's totally okay. Like, let's just use our product. It feels good to throw away the packaging when you've used it all up. Okay. So there's the Pineapple Punch. I don't know which color is my favorite. Every time I'm like, oh, I think that this is like my favorite. But then I go to the next color and I'm like, well, this is a good color too. These colors, I was happy to see come into our lineup because our in colors that retired the year that these were new, I really hadn't liked the in colors from the previous. I was like so glad to see those retire. And then I was really so happy to see these come in. This year, the in colors are gorgeous. I'll be showing you guys the cardstock when I get my order because I placed my order. And we could not get the inks this year because of this stupid virus situation. So we could not get anything that had ink in it. So I was really bummed last night when I realized that. But we were able to get the cardstock, so at least I'll be able to play with the new colors. And they're really gorgeous. I love them this year. I think they're going to be a great addition. Sometimes end colors are hit and miss for me. Sometimes I love them, sometimes I don't. And I totally stamped this image is crooked, but just pretend. And I'm going to put this up higher because of the way my flowers are. Whoops. Let's put it right there. Just the way I stamped the background. So you could do this kind of card, like I've been putting it kind of sort of right in the middle, but you could put it up higher. That's the great thing about doing this. This way is however your background stamps came out, you can make it work. I feel like these enamel dots are a little bit darker than the cardstock. They're really pretty on here. I almost thought I used the wrong enamel dots, but I didn't. So then let's put 2 small ones up here. Let's use a big one here. And a couple small ones up here. So pretty. I really love that. Okay, so this is our last one. This is Lovely Lipstick. This is the color I will miss the most. And I actually keep some of my in colors. So not very often do I do this where I keep a color of cardstock and I'll keep like out. Like I always keep my ink pads. I don't always keep cardstock. I tend to just get rid of that once it retires. I keep all of my ink pads, but I don't use them. Not on camera anyways. I use them in like my personal crafting. But it's not very often that I actually keep an ink pad color out and I'm willing to just use it whenever I feel like it because I love it. One of the recent colors that I've done that with is Lemon Lime Twist. I have that out on in my ink pads, and I will be doing that with Lovely Lipstick because it's just a great color. I really love it. Okay, so this is our last one. I think that's big enough. And then we're going to look at all of the cards together. Is there a past Stampin' Up color that you guys love? Like doesn't have to be recent, but like a past color. So I love Lemon Lime Twist. And then one of my other favorite colors from when I first got started with Stampin' Up is Marina Mist. Does anybody remember that? Or no, Baja Breeze. Sorry, not Marina Mist. Baja Breeze. That I loved that color. I'm trying to think if there's any other color. Baja Breeze definitely is one that comes to mind that I used a lot. Island Indigo was one that I really loved. In the end, I didn't really use it as much though. I think I got tired of it, but that was definitely one that I loved. Wisteria Wonder. Do you guys remember Wisteria Wonder? Oh, I really loved that purple. I'm going all kinds of crazy with these enamel dots. I'm glad I had these stashed away. I think if Wendy would have known I had these too, I think she would have wanted them as well. I don't mind. That's kind of the nice thing about having somebody that stamps close. Chris has like saved my butt more than once with stuff that she's had, or we borrow dies from each other or stamp sets, or in that case, the enamel dots. It's kind of nice to have people close that do the same thing, have the same thing. So here's all the colors together. Look at how gorgeous these are. If you had the ribbon, you could totally add ribbon. Like the, I do have the ribbon. Like, let me see. Let me see if it would be too much. I only have one of the ribbons. I have the pink ribbon. So this is the Lovely Lipstick ribbon. You guys, I changed my ribbon drawer around and it's phenomenal. It's amazing. Well, I'm like, why didn't I do this years ago? Like, I'll show it in my final tour of my room. So this is the Lovely Lipstick ribbon. Like, would it be too much to add a bow? I love this really skinny ribbon. It's so cute. So what if I do a bow? And I just wasted a whole lot of that ribbon. But I know you guys are saying, what's new? What if I put this here? Is it too much? You guys tell me. Is the bow too much? Or is it just enough? I only have, I only have lovely lipstick. I don't have any of the other colors. Okay, I'm going to wait because I know there's a delay. So I'm going to wait a few minutes and see what you guys think. Okay, and then we're going to do one more thing because I think it'll be fun. Okay, so I got to get up. While I'm waiting, just comment and tell me if the ribbon looks good or not. And then we're going to do one more thing. Okay, one, that the bow is cute. Okay, we have two more things. We're just gonna keep crafting. We need to craft. I miss crafting so much. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have a little giveaway. So don't go anywhere. Okay. I'm gonna cut some of this cardstock down so we can put it on the inside. And maybe we'll do a little bit more stamping. So I need 5 of these. Okay, let's see. Susan said, let's see, lots for the bow is cute. I like the bow. Daisy liked Pacific Point. Yeah, that one's not retired, but that is a good one. That's a good blue. Susan said she loves Blueberry Bushel and Grapefruit Groove, and she still has Lemon Lime Twist. I do too. I can't let go of it. It's like a stage 5 clinger. I cannot let go of that color. Maybe one day, but that day is not today, right? Okay, so now we're going to add, let's see. Should I do the stamping inside? I feel like I should. I just feel like crafting, you guys. I really do. I really, really miss it. Okay, so here's Blueberry Bushel. See, if I was thinking ahead, we would have done this in the beginning so that we weren't going back and forth with the stamping. But that's just what happens, and my snail is out. Let's find another one. Get all this used up since it's retiring. Okay, so let's do this to all the cards. And you guys are just gonna wanna stay tuned because I have a giveaway. It's last minute on the giveaway, but it's gonna work. Okay, so we have that. So now let's do the green. Okay, green. Okay, inside here, look at how cute these are. Okay, there's the green. Let's close this up. Let's do the yellow. I'm telling you guys it's going to get better because this was not even my idea that I had just a minute ago. I just felt like I needed to do it to finish it off, but I have an even better idea that I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so let's do the yellow. And I didn't clean that one well enough because it has green in it. That's okay. Probably how my ink pad got contaminated to begin with. You guys know I'm not great at cleaning my stamps. Okay, then we'll do Grapefruit Grove. Let's clean this up better. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. Okay. Grapefruit Grove. I'm getting so excited I'm not paying attention to comments. Oh, it would be. What a great idea. And it's gonna be an even better idea in 1 minute. You just wait. This was not even in the plans, but it is now. So let's add that bow. Everybody thought that it was a good idea. And I wish I had all of the ribbon because I would do it to all of the cards. So I'm just taking a glue dot. We'll add that bow. Clean this. And I just got even more of an idea. Oh, you guys, I'm in a creative space right now. So let's just embrace it because I've not felt this creative in about 6 weeks. Okay, so we have that, right? Okay. So we have the cards done. Boom, look at that. Okay, so now the cards are done. They're beautiful, right? Okay, next, I love my new setup because I have envelopes right at my creative space. So we need 5 of them. 5 of them. And then look what I got out. So this is the 6x6 designer paper that coordinates with the stuff that we're looking at. What are we looking at? I don't know. We're looking at, let's see, the end colors. That's what we're looking at. I think I'll use this design. So now we're gonna make some envelopes. And then we're gonna do one more thing, you guys. So I don't mind using a lot of adhesive. I never do. I would rather use a lot of adhesive and things stay put than not use enough. And it's just something that I buy a ton of, I use a ton of, and I just got over that situation a long time ago, feeling like I shouldn't use a lot or something. Now, somebody that's really great at remembering to do something with the envelopes is Chris. If you're lucky enough to get a card from Chris, not only is it going to be beautiful, but the envelope is going to be beautiful. Okay, so you guys see where I'm going with this? Okay, so next, let's do lovely lipstick. And let's use this one, because this one is beautiful. Okay. I promise it's going to be worth sticking around for the end part of this video. I promise you. So hang with me. So I'm just, it might seem like a little bit of a waste cutting it like this. And you could totally do inside of the card. I actually have dies, which I would prefer to do a envelope liner. And I have a set of dies from Stampin' Up! From years ago that I've saved that are great for the inside of the envelope, but I just can't do that because I can't use my Big Shot right now. It's holding the camera up. It's holding the stand that's holding the phone. It's a whole situation we have to do these days. Okay. I didn't put this one on there very good. I didn't line it up very good. Nobody hold that against me. Okay, so next is Grapefruit Grove. So let's find one that will work for that. And I think this one will be pretty. Each design is kind of different with the colors. And so you just got to pick like what you think looks good. I mean, they're all pretty. And I'm hoping that I have the last piece for this project that I kind of thought of. I tend to always forget about the envelope. Like I get the card done and I'm like, okay, we're done. But it's fun to take a few minutes to do these envelopes. Okay. So this is gonna go with this. Okay, so next is green. And I think that this design, I'm ecstatic about the new designers, the basic paper coming out. It is gorgeous. And I'm ecstatic because it has polka dots and I'm a polka dot kind of girl. So I'm ecstatic to have, that's okay. I guess that will work. I'm ecstatic to have polka dots back in the lineup. So all of the basic design, which is what I call the 6x6, it just comes in our color families. And it's just these basic designs. All of it's retiring because we're getting new designs. And I am excited because I didn't really love these designs. I mean, they're just not my favorite. So here's green. Beautiful, right? Okay, one more. And then we're going to see if I can pull off this situation. Okay. So let's line this up. Oh, this is what I miss, you guys. Creating. Having ideas. I thought it would never happen again. I was getting worried. Okay. Okay, so now, oops, I see what I did? See what I did there? So just come in here and trim off the white part for the envelope. Nobody will ever know. Okay, so now, does anybody know what I'm gonna do next? Okay, let me see if I have it. And I'm not sure that I do. I remember seeing some. I do. Okay. Oh. Hey. Okay. You guys, do you guys know what this is? This is a box. Okay. You just fold it up. Like so. Okay. I'm getting used to where all my stuff is now because I've changed everything around. Oh, are they gonna fit? I don't know that 5 will fit in here with all of the... Oh, it is a tight fit, my friend. But, oh, you gotta be careful. We gotta be careful. I don't know if the person will be able to get them out of here. Oh, man, it doesn't fit. I mean, it really doesn't fit. Dang it. Ugh, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... This was such a good idea. It was such a good idea. Can I make it work? If we add one at a time, like, you know, sometimes if you just add one at a time, I think 4 would fit in here really good. I don't want to smash that. Yeah, I don't think 5's gonna fit. Do I try it? Do I try to make it happen? I think I can make it happen. Okay, okay. Hey, Elizabeth. Okay. Now, are you guys ready? This is really, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, okay? Just step away. It's not going to work. Take this one out. Now it will work. Calm down. Everybody calm down. Okay. How cute is this? Look at that. Oh, I'm loving it. Okay. Now what we're going to do. Okay, so I mean, I'm getting carried away. Can you see how carried away I'm getting? Can Can I do like all of these? Well, they still won't wrap around long ways. They would wrap around this way. Okay. Okay. Okay, everybody. Okay. I really want to make a belly band. And, okay, so I'm going to give these away. Okay, so here's the giveaway. Just comment and share this video. I have to pick giveaways from Friday's video, and I'll do that. But I'm going to give this card set away. Okay, so all of these cards, along with the rest of this designer paper I have and these enamel dots. So hopefully that's not, hopefully you don't feel like, I don't know if that's weird to give away these, but I want you guys to have this coordination stuff. So I will go through, there's some pieces in here like that I've used that I've cut. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to clean it up. And then whatever I have left of that paper is part of the giveaway. And then this card set. And then those enamel dots. Does that sound fantastic? Okay. I think that it sounds fantastic. And this was like a spur of the moment, crafty situation. So let's put some adhesive down here. And then I'm feeling like I need to wrap some ribbon around here. I wish I had some grapefruit grove ribbon, but I do not. What do I have? What do I have? Do I have any grapefruit? Oh, do I have grapefruit grove ribbon? Is this grapefruit grove or is this calypso coral? I think that that's calypso coral. Oops, I just moved my whole desk. It's really a bummer that this thing is not glued down yet. Is this grapefruit grove? Satin. Nope, it's calypso coral. Oh, dang the bad luck. What color coordinates with grapefruit grove? Like, what's a good other color that coordinates with this? Let's see. Does like this? No. See, I'm really bad at this on the fly. What color, you guys? Chris, help me out. What color would go with it? I guess white. I guess I could just do white. What about this white polka dot? I just said how much I love polka dots. Let's do white polka dots. Cannot go wrong with white. Okay. And this is a nice thick ribbon here. Okay, and this ribbon is like, it ties really pretty. You just have to kind of fuss with it because the polka dots get caught. Like you can't really like, see it's got to be like this big bow because I can't like pull that back in. Okay. And then this will just be on top or below or something. Okay. So that's the set. So cute, right? I love that. I love it. Okay, so you'll get the card set, and then you're going to get this designer paper. The designer paper that's all put together, and then the rest of these enamel dots. So just comment. If you're on YouTube, you can comment. I'll pick somebody by the end of the week. Oh, Kathy, that makes me so happy. She said she just pulled out her stamps, paper, and ink and dies to case these wonderful cards. Thanks so much, Kathy. These, I love the way these turned out. You guys, these totally sparked my creativity. I'm loving it. So thanks so much for hanging out with me and making these, you guys. I love them. These would be really great to make sets of and super easy to make sets of. So I love it. Super cute. So now I'm going to clean up my space and I have to go back to work. Like I have kits to cut and I have a PDF to write and I have not fun stuff to do. But this totally sparked my creativity. It made me want to craft. And for a long time, I didn't think that was ever going to happen again. Do you guys have that where it's like, it's just not happening and you feel like, will I ever have another crafty idea? These boxes are in the catalog. They're in the current catalog. Let me grab a current catalog and show you guys because they are a gem. And let me grab my retiring list to see. I don't know if these are retiring or not. Acetate card boxes right here. Each box holds up to 5 cards plus envelopes. Lies, the lies they tell you. No, it probably would if I didn't. I put a lot of, there's dimension on each one of these cards, so the thickness. And then you get 10 boxes. And so let me see if these are on the retiring list. You know what? Let me just look in the catalog. So I can't see your comments for just a second, but I'm just gonna open up the catalog here on my iPad. And see. Probably be back here. The acetate boxes are in the catalog, in the new catalog. So they didn't retire. Let me go back to comments. Okay. So these acetate boxes are still, they're in the new catalog that's coming out. They're right here. So that's good. That's good to know. It's hard, like right now with stuff retiring and stuff staying, it's hard to figure out. Okay, guys, so that's it for today. I loved making these cards with you guys. Comment, leave a comment, and share the video. If you're on YouTube, comment, and I will pick a winner to win these items. And I'll send them off to you this week. So I have lots of crafty goodies to be sending out to people. So lots of, and make sure if you're here on Facebook, make sure, I don't know if Facebook is notifying you guys when I reply to your comment, but I always reply to your comment. If you win, I reply to a comment that you've made. And then I also send you a personal message on Facebook. So if I'm not friends with you, it won't show in your messages. It'll say like message requests. And I've had several people where I've tried to get a hold of them because they've won something. And I just know they're not being notified because Facebook isn't going to say you have a message, like an unread message. But if you check that, if you have any unread messages or message requests, that's where it would be. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for crafting with me. And I will talk to you guys on Friday for our next live.